Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Oh, there it goes, Gyasi. I couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah, he's muted.
What was that?
I can't.
Okay, we lip syncing now.
Are you muted? It's happening again.
Okay.
Gyasi, unplug the mic. Just use the computer. Use the computer audio.
Oh man.
This was happening. This happened before. Before you guys got on, and I was like, "What is happening?" That's
We're having technical difficulties.
No.
Right
Just
now.
use your computer mic. Don't use your earphone microphones.
Damn, Gyasi.
Just use
That
the
was an
computer.
abrupt
Use the
sound.
computer microphone. Sounds
You
like
spilled that coffee on the mic or something? Like sounded like our feed got took over by like
Androids.
robots or
Yeah, right?
aliens or something.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
Oh, you're back. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know what's going on with the mic. It's because you don't be laying out the wires correctly. You just have them all.
I be too lazy. I saw how you did that. I know how to do
Wire
it.
damage?
I don't got time for all of that.
Okay, but that's expensive equipment that you're ruining by not setting it up correctly, Gyasi. So I'm gonna need you to try a little harder. Okay.
All right.
All this is going on tape so that people know how lazy Gyasi is.
No, don't put this on there.
You're gonna break everybody's ears.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to another week. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Yeah,
I'm good. Jizzy Josh here, by the way. I didn't get to, say Jaja, I'm here. I got cut off by Gyasi.
My bad, Joshua. My bad.
So you ruined our intro. Our intro is going good for a good how many months now?
Oh God. All right. Well, before we get into some topics for this week, let's start with some nerdy things. Who wants to go first?
I think you should go first, Shannon.
Me? No, I think I should.
Let's hear it.
Why?
Yeah.
I feel like you guys
We're all expecting a certain thing for you to say.
Exactly. Or certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You made a lot of promises last week.
Yeah, set the tone for the episode, Shannon.
Okay. Well, I watched a lot of things. I watched the first 30 minutes of The Matrix.
No.
The first 30 minutes.
Mhm.
I didn't get a chance to finish it. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I watched the first half hour, half hour out of 2.5 hours. So
did you like it or?
Yeah, I did. I didn't think I wasn't gonna like it. I know enough about The Matrix, I think, to know that I'm gonna like the movie. I just didn't get a chance to finish it. But I watched the first half hour. Cool. I'm gonna finish it by next week. But I started it, which I think is all that counts. Right?
Well, she put a little effort in.
I
It's a start.
did.
Yeah.
It is a start. It is a start. I also I saw Candyman last night, finally. Gyasi, as somebody who suffers from trypophobia like I do, I'm very mad at you for not warning me about the trypophobia that was in that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So thanks for nothing. I feel like
Sorry.
Wait, can we explain this trypophobia? What is this?
Yes. Trypophobia is a fear of tiny clusters of holes. So
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
So honeycombs, anything with little tiny sponges sometimes.
Wait, time out. Don't you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
The back of your phone doesn't give you
No, it's not small enough, really. So it doesn't bother me. But and the Candyman, he was covered in his skin towards the end kind of looked like a honeycomb. He had a whole bunch of little holes in it. It was disgusting. I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't watch it. My eyes were closed. And then my boyfriend had to tell me every time that he wasn't on screen so I could look again. But it was gross. So if you haven't seen that movie and you're planning to see it and you suffer from trypophobia, then just be warned that there's a good chunk of the movie where you might feel like your skin is crawling.
And it wasn't a disclaimer at the beginning of the movie?
No, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was gonna say. Trypophobia is not acknowledged enough, and I feel like there needs to be trigger warning. I feel like there needs to be trigger warnings when there is imagery that kind of relates to that because like that it really makes people uncomfortable. Like some people, like I felt like I wanted to throw up. It was so gross. It was gross.
I mean, I don't get it bad, but it definitely makes me feel weird when I see it. Like, you know.
Yeah, it made me very like unsettled. Like for like a good hour and a half after that, I felt like my skin was all itchy. I was like, this is gross. It was just it was good. The movie was good. It was just really gross. There was really gross imagery in the movie. So if you have a sensitive stomach, probably not for you.
Okay, what's your rating?
I give it a 7.5, maybe 8. It was good. It was good. Wait,
Okay.
James, and Gyasi, what did you rate it when you talked about it? I forgot.
I think an 8 for me.
Yeah, I feel like I give it an 8, 7, 8.
It was very political, which was the first movie. Did anyone see the original movie?
I don't remember it, but I see it.
Yeah, I was about to say I've seen it a long time ago.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it was as political as this movie because kind of I just wanted to know like how.
I heard it doesn't like connect at all. Like besides the name of the character, like the stories don't really follow.
I actually heard that it connects a little bit. I'm gonna go back and watch the first one.
How are you?
Don't make any more promises.
You know what? I'm gonna stop making promises on this show. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna stop. No, I really meant to watch it. I knew that when I didn't finish it, that I was gonna be letting everyone down. I'm sorry, but I will have it watched next week. I'm not gonna promise that because you know life is busy. But I am probably gonna watch the rest of it today after we finish recording. So, you know, I'll be done with it by next week. Maybe I'll have the second one watched too. Who knows? We'll see.
No, just watch the first one. You good? You good with the first one?
But
you still got a lot of other things to watch. You made a lot of promises.
But when does the movie come out? I want to watch all of them before the movie comes out. Doesn't it come out this month?
In December.
Oh, December. Oh, I have time. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it comes out like Christmas or something.
No pressure then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I watched that. I also this morning watched the first episode of Why the Last Man, which I talked about on the show like a couple weeks ago or last week. It's based on a comic. It's based on a comic series by what's the guy's name?
Why the Last Man? What is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay. Live action or?
Yeah, it's live action.
All right.
Oh,
what is
Brian
it, like
K. Vaughan. No, it's sci-fi. So
okay.
Basically what happens is this virus or something, we don't really know what's causing it, causes all of the males in the world to die mysteriously. And like not just humans, like animals too. Everything that has like an X chromosome basically just dies one day out of nowhere. And it's all the women that are alive. And then the only man that survives is this weird guy and his monkey, his like male monkey. They're the only 2 male survivors. So basically, you know, it's just about the overtaking of of the females in society. I don't really know how the guy's gonna play into it. I didn't read the comic, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. But the first episode was good. So you guys should watch that because it's very interesting.
A couple of episodes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I watched like the first 3. Yeah.
Oh wow! I only saw the first episode. Do you like it so far, Gyasi?
It's pretty good so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened, Jaja?
I was about to say, it sounds like this show's about to be all the women are going to be fighting over like this guy and the monkey.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it's getting to.
Yeah. So the first episode is kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. The first episode's kind of.
I gotta watch it.
It's good. The first episode is kind of slow, but that's because they're building up all the character development, I guess, of all the people that are going to be main characters. And then everything starts happening like kind of slowly. And then at the end of the first episode is when like the whole plot kind of gets revealed. But yeah, it's pretty good. So, Gyasi, are the next 2 episodes more fast paced than the first one?
Yeah, a little bit. A lot more stuff starts happening. Like you see like more of the characters. One of them is like it's like a secret agent like that worked for like the president, some black ops company, and like everybody from like this agent, like she was the only agent left basically.
Yeah, because everyone was male, right?
Yeah, exactly. She was the only one left, and now she's like working for like the new president, which is now a woman, which is like the main character's mom apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys should watch it. Check it out. Don't hold it against me that I haven't watched anything that you guys told me to watch yet. It's a good show. So you guys should watch it. And that's all I did. All right, who wants to go next? Sorry. I forgot one thing. I've also been watching this other show called Heels. It's a wrestling show. I don't know if you guys are into wrestling at all. Anyone? Does anyone still watch wrestling?
I've seen the show. I didn't watch the show, but I know what show you're talking about. And I have a lot of friends that are into wrestling. Not me personally, but I've had to sit through a lot of Thursday night, Friday night SmackDowns and Raws and all that. WrestleManias.
So Heels is like a show. It's like a fictional show, but it's based on like the wrestling world. It's pretty good actually. My boyfriend got me into watching it because he loves wrestling. But Stephen Amell is in it. Amell, he's the guy that played Arrow. He's the main character. So that show's pretty good. I'm actually going to a live wrestling show on Wednesday.
Ooh.
So
nice.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how that goes next week. What'd you say, Gyasi?
I said take some videos or something, take some pictures.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll let you guys know how that goes next week. But yeah.
Is it like a sitcom or like a reality show?
No, it's like a drama. It's not a reality show. It's like a fictional, like scripted show. It's like, but it's like a drama. It's not like a comedy.
About the wrestlers, or they're playing other characters?
About a lot of the they're all fictional characters, but they're kind of based off of like wrestlers, like real life wrestlers, kind of.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's really good. So that's another show that's you guys can get around to maybe if you're into wrestling, but if you hate it, then no. if you're not a fan of wrestling at all. All right, who's next?
I could go next. I didn't do that much. I'm still binging The Wire heavily and loving it. And besides the What If episode, which I have a few things to say about, that's it. I haven't really been playing a lot of video games. I've just been watching The Wire and working. Pretty straight for me this week.
How long is it? How many seasons of The Wire is there? 4?
I think there's 5.
Okay.
And I'm like on season 4, so I'm almost over with that, and I'll probably choose an anime after that too. I think I'm gonna choose Tokyo Revengers actually to watch because I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about that. So
I've been on an anime drought. I have to get back into watching anime too. I haven't watched it. I go through phases. But yeah. James, what have you been doing?
So I was binge watching Black Clover. I got really far behind. But yeah, I got caught up now, so I'm all up to date in Black Clover. I think I'm gonna start reading it because this season ended on a big, huge cliffhanger. So I may go ahead and start reading it. I watched the final episode. So the season just ended of Tokyo Revengers. So I just watched the final episode of that. I think My Hero, this was the last episode as well. But
oh, good. Now I can start watching it. I have not watched any of the season yet. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to come out.
I'd have to double check. But yeah, I watched those two, and then I think that's it.
Gyasi, what about you?
Yeah, I just finished watching the series finale of Lucifer on Netflix. That was pretty good. The ending was bad though. The ending was not great though. It was like a sappy ending, CW-esque ending. What else?
But I thought it was a Netflix show now, so it shouldn't have ended.
It is, but it's still it's still a little cheesy.
Okay.
But what else did I watch? I watched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Been watching that.
I heard that's been getting really good, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that, and let's see what else. I think that's about it.
Cool. All right. Well, again, I'm sorry. For people if anyone was waiting for me to give my review on The Matrix, I'm sorry. I'll have it next week. I'm gonna finish watching it after we finish recording today. I swear. And if I don't, then just stop listening to us. Don't do that. But yeah.
Really?
Don't do. But I am gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it. I swear.
Now you have to watch it.
And I am. I started watching it. I just got busy and then I forgot to come back to it. But I will finish watching it. Anyway, so. Oh, James, I meant to ask you, have you been playing any more? Have you played Game Builder Garage recently?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
But with the Switch news, I may start picking it back up because then I'll be more inclined to bring my Switch places.
Right, because now finally you can use your Bluetooth headphones with the Switch after how many years has it been? 5, 4 since the Switch came out originally? Something like that. And they didn't have to release a new Switch in order for you to have Bluetooth connectivity. So it was possible the whole time, and it just took them this long. So
so no more pulling out tangled up headphones. I can just use my AirPods that I probably have with me anyways. So yeah, I'll probably play my Switch a whole lot more now thanks to that. Thanks to Bluetooth. So
I meant to, part of my nerdy thing, show off the controller that I was telling you guys about, the Razer Kichi.
Oh yes, for your phone.
To the phone, and it's like Xbox mapped already, and it's similar to Xbox controller where the analogs are. So that's why I like it.
That's what
it works pretty good.
Marvel, what's it called? That's what you've been playing that game on?
No, I don't need the controller for that game, but if I'm playing like my emulators, like if I play my Dreamcast and that I have on the phone, or like PlayStation, I will use this.
Cool.
That's cool.
Or the Xbox Cloud. Yeah, it works good with the Xbox.
You people in your Xbox Cloud. Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Can't you do that on the PlayStation too? Doesn't PlayStation have remote play? I haven't tried.
Yeah, but it doesn't work as good as Xbox.
They don't have a cloud though. They don't have a cloud.
Like,
that's true.
You don't need an Xbox system to play Xbox games. As long as you have a gamer tag, you can play Xbox on any console that can download apps, you know. So it's really legit. Microsoft sucks at advertising though, but they sleeping on some tech.
All right, I'll give you guys that. Whatever, it's fine. What was I saying? Oh, right. The Switch. Yes. Well, there's not really much to say about that, but now you can use your Bluetooth headphones. So everyone go update their Switch and then be able to use it. I had like a pair of like stringy wired headphones in my Switch case that I can throw out now because nobody uses. Do people use wired headphones still? I feel like
I don't think anyone uses them on the go, like in the gym or anything like that. It's kind of cumbersome at this point, but like if you're at home on your computer, then probably.
Yeah, I have my because it's only because I can't get these to connect to the computer via the Bluetooth. It doesn't work. I don't know why. So that's the only reason they're plugged in. But yeah, I feel like it's hard to imagine the times when I took my wired headphones to the gym because they're annoying. The wires there.
I feel like they're really good for the gym and at work because like it's really discreet and the
wireless. Oh yeah, I used to at my old job, which I can say because I don't work there anymore. I used to on breaks. I used to watch like shows on my phone all the time with my wireless headphones. I just used to hide them behind my hair so no one could see, and just have one in and just be like watching stuff. So yeah, they are good.
That's what you used to do all day, Shannon.
Not all day. Sometimes.
And somehow you didn't see The Matrix.
It wasn't on my radar to watch. You know what, guys? It's fine. It's cool. If it wasn't for this new movie coming out, I wouldn't have even thought about watching it ever. What do you say?
I was gonna say in between smoothies, you just watching TV.
No, at my old job, not this current job that I'm at. I don't want anyone that I work with to think that I'm talking about this job because that's not what I'm talking about. Old job. Anyway, so more news about Activision. It's ongoing. What's going on now? The employees are being bullied into hold on, let me open this article.
Gyasi, do they have a union?
You're supposed to be
trying to start one.
They're trying to start one, but Activision is union busting.
Okay. Isn't that not legal? I thought you couldn't do that.
Yeah, but they do it all the time.
via intimidation.
I mean, it's not legal to like fire somebody over it, but if they can scare you out of trying to do a union and shit.
That's true, but everyone should know that everyone has a legal right to unionize. You know what I mean? Can't get fired for it. They can't really bully you out of doing it.
Well, I mean, they can find ways to do anything. I don't want to say too much.
Jaja, it seems like
that
you have
union talk is sensitive.
It seems like you have a story to tell. You should tell it.
No, I don't have a story.
You do.
I have a story.
You do. You do have a story to tell.
Am I full of stories?
I know for a fact, Jaja. Tell us about the hardships of unionizing. Tell us how hard it is.
People are very scared. Like at my old job, I helped organize a union, and just talking about it with people are very scared, and like they think union is like, because back in the day, like unions used to work with the mobs, and of course there's corrupt parts of every system. Like, so you just got to find one that's good and, you know, make sure everybody's on the same page. That's the hardest thing about a union. Like everybody has different agendas. Everybody's looking for something different. So getting everybody to work, the power of a union is in everybody being united and fighting for having a common goal. If everyone's goals is different, it messes everything up. So, my experience organizing, we actually did it really good, and like it worked, and it's still working. To my knowledge, my like, you know, they were sitting out the whole pandemic getting paid. Just went back to work like a couple weeks ago. So
did you say that the mobs were involved with the union? Is that what you said before?
Back in the day, yeah.
I didn't know that. In what way?
You never watched The Sopranos, like the Italian
I never watched The Sopranos.
stuff?
No.
Oh my god.
My
You
brother
ever watched
just
like any gangster movie? They talk
think I've
about
seen The
unions in there.
Godfather.
Like unions got a bad rep. Even I'm watching The Wire, and season 2 starts to focus on unions a little bit, and they were getting a bad rep even in that. They were like smuggling shit and using the union funds to like, because the union goes to like different political, they have people lobbying for them to fight for what they want, you know what I mean? So like that's where your union dues are going, to the political contributions, so that they can back you for, you know, what you want. So, you know, if they're using the money doing dirt, then they're kind of like
Interesting. I didn't know any of that. So that's interesting. So now, okay, so all right, so I'm just gonna read something out of this article. So basically they're saying that Activision has threatened employees and told them that they cannot discuss wages, hours, or working conditions. Maintained an overly broad social media policy and then engaged in surveillance and enforced this policy against employees who engaged in protected concerted activity. Activision, I feel like every new piece of information about this story that comes out is just worse and worse than the last piece of information that's come out. So, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
There's a lot of things going on over there. But I know that they have supposedly taken strides in trying to make it better. They've fired some people. They just hired former Disney VP as a new chief people officer. Let's see how that works out, you know, and to see if it gets any better, but who knows?
Disney's coming to save the day, like
yeah, they are. Disney, with all their fluffy policies, are coming in to try to, I don't know if this company can be saved at this point. We'll see. Anyway, you should continue to not play games from Activision Blizzard until they have a better work environment. Jaja, that's directed at you.
Me? We're all Activision game players, Overwatch and Call of Duty over there.
But James, you stopped playing Activision games, right?
I did pick up Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
This past week. Yeah,
never mind.
I played a bit.
Gyasi,
But there were so many hackers. I was like, you know what? It's not worth it.
I know you play an Activision game, Shannon. There has to be one.
No. Wait.
Okay.
No, I don't. Wait, do I? No. What's like a really popular game from Activision besides Call of Duty? No. Oh, I've been playing Crash. Oh man. Okay.
Crash Bandicoot's Activision?
Yeah, apparently.
Did you get the new one?
No, I didn't get the new one, but I've been playing the reboot of the original 3. I guess I have to stop doing that.
Shame.
But that's because I didn't know. Now I know, so I'm gonna stop, which is fine because that game is hard anyway, and I don't want to play it because it makes me angry. But yeah, stop it, guys. Stop playing Activision games.
Yeah, I haven't been playing no Overwatch in a while.
Thank you, Gyasi.
I feel like that's a topic that we should talk about. Like when someone like messes up and they get in trouble with the law, like does using the product that they made, is that like supporting that person saying what they did was right? I don't think so.
Yeah, but Activision promotes a toxic work environment. So think of all the workers that are making these games who are abusing other employees and also getting abused by the higher ups.
Right. But that's like,
there's blood in the game.
But that's like saying like, you know, America was built on slavery but it's built now and we're still using the stuff that we built. You know what I mean? We're not gonna not use the stuff that we built just because it was built fucked up. Or sorry for my French.
So me personally, where I draw the line is financial support. So since I don't like buy any new battle pass or any DLC that comes out, like I feel morally like I'm in the right because I'm like, okay, even if I play, I'm contributing to the active user count, but I'm not giving them any more of my money. So I haven't pre-ordered the new Call of Duty coming out because of this reason. But
okay. I feel like,
but it does still feel a bit guilty when I do play it. Like, oh man, I know how they're treating the employees, but yeah, but I haven't like financially backed Activision since any of this has come out.
I feel like that's a good first step. Maybe stop buying new games that are coming out. So don't buy the new Call of Duty. Did you buy the new Call of Duty, Jaja? It's fine. We'll give you a pass.
No, I didn't pre-order the new Call of Duty.
Okay.
And
so,
I feel and like I guess they're like making steps to change, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to fix it, even though it's been going on for so long. It should have been changed a long time ago. I don't know. It's just like it depends on the person because like something like R. Kelly, like I would never like put on an R. Kelly song, even though he's made some of the greatest hits we've had ever.
Right.
But like it's like that's something like that I can't mess with. But like Bill Cosby, I would still watch the Cosbys. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I guess it's a case by case basis.
Yeah. I think if you like streaming his music, he still could get, well, him or whoever would still get paid off of that. But like if you had DVD set of the Cosbys, I feel like that's a little bit of a difference because you already own the DVD. So when you play it, it's not like he gets any new revenue because of the streams, wherever you stand on how you feel about him. But yeah, the R. Kelly thing, I think any active streams, they still get paid, him and his camp. So yeah, that's still financial backing.
He recently got paid from freaking Drake's album. Drake's new album sampled some.
Yeah. I did know about that. Wow, guys, we took a real political turn here on the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Every now and then.
Yeah, I feel that's a really good topic. I feel
it is. But yeah,
we'll ask the listeners how do they feel. We'll ask them.
Yes, listeners who love Call of Duty. Has all the Activision news influenced your?
And it's not only Call of Duty. Activision is behind a lot of games. Like they got a lot of like
Activision
staples.
Blizzard games, and
we're talking about World of Warcraft.
Do people still play World of Warcraft?
Of course. Are you serious?
I don't know.
Yes,
I feel like
yes. I know people who've been playing World of Warcraft since college and are still playing it.
Gyasi, do you still play World of Warcraft?
No, I haven't played it.
Okay, because you're like my only reference to the game because I don't play it and I don't really know anyone else who plays it. So like,
if I had a computer that was nice, I would play it. Like
a lot of people play Final. A lot of people like left and they're playing Final Fantasy 14. That's like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I never wanted to play World of Warcraft because everyone I knew played it so much and it was taking over their lives. I didn't want to be sucked into that bubble. But it's true. It's very true. All right. Do we have any more thoughts on this before we move on to another topic that I hate?
I think at some point it's up to the employees to kind of just leave because it doesn't seem like the situation will get better anytime soon. So I think at some point they gotta just want better for themselves to get out of there.
Unless they fire all the bad apples, which I've seen that they fired some people, but who knows? And they, if they're taking strides to replace the higher ups that are kind of like enabling this toxic work environment, then I feel like there's a chance they might get better.
Right. I was about to say, I think it's the employees that are the problem. Like what they're gonna go someplace else and spread their toxic self. Like if they were like, of course management is letting it go by, but like if they're dumping all their work on the females and treating them with disrespect, I feel like they need to be held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that were doing it, because it can't be everybody. Like, but who knows? It might be.
It's the employees and some of the execs also that are enabling the environment to be the way that it is. You know what I mean? Because it's like they have these complaints. Like we saw like a couple, like, earlier when this case was like new, they have these complaints from employees that they were throwing out and like all this other stuff. So like, higher ups enabling the toxicity. So it has to
imagine
be
the next
around.
Call of Duty after this one is gonna be trash. Like, the graphics aren't gonna be that good. There's gonna be a bunch of glitches.
Listen, I'm pretty sure there are lots of great game developers who are trying to get their foot in the door that can benefit from all of these people getting fired. So good on them. Keep firing more people. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
about
but
that.
when do we know when it's good to play Activision games again?
That's
Shannon.
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I have no clue. I have no clue.
What if they just shut the whole company down? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
maybe somebody else will buy them.
We get no more Call of Duty.
Oh, Disney
What are
will
you
buy
gonna
them.
say about that?
Oh yeah. What if Disney buys Activision? Then once Disney buys Activision, then you can start playing your games again.
Okay.
They're gonna buy them and then they're gonna clean house and then they're just gonna start over again from the ground up. Then you can start playing Call of Duty again.
That's the solution. Just make Mickey Mouse your HR.
He doesn't have the best track record himself.
It doesn't have to be Disney. I was just saying someone else.
Especially if you watch South Park. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen the South Park episode with Mickey in it. That was disrespectful.
Have I seen that episode? I don't think I have.
With the Jonas Brothers?
No, I definitely haven't seen that episode.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But someone else can buy them. Sony, anyone else. Just I feel like once somebody else buys them and kind of like, I feel like then it might be better. They might be taking a better turn.
I mean, Microsoft is on a buying video game company spree, so.
Are they? What have they bought recently?
They bought, oh my God, Bethesda.
Oh,
they bought a whole bunch of like smaller companies too. That was the biggest one though. But this summer they bought a whole bunch of companies. I can't get the list right now, but
pen a petition for Microsoft to buy Activision. And then maybe they will.
They don't want that problem.
Yeah, that is going to be a burden. Whoever buys it does have a lot of work to do in order to fix that company. Anyway, anything else about this before we move on? Okay, so another topic I hate: reboots. More reboots.
What are we rebooting?
Fresh Prince.
Ooh, is that the hour-long drama one?
Yes.
I've been waiting for this. This coming out? When is it coming out?
Well, I don't know when it's coming out, but they did cast everyone, so the cast is out.
What do you mean the cast was in the trailer? They better get everybody from the
trailer. They're not though. They're not getting everyone from the trailer.
The trailer, yeah.
I think is the guy that plays Will was he from the? I think he's the only one, right?
Because that trailer was freaking amazing. One of the best trailers for a TV show I've ever seen.
Okay, so you are not bothered by the fact that they're rebooting a classic
No, they're making it like a dark, like drama version of Will Smith, the goofy, like funny show that has limited replay value. They're turning that into like.
I feel like this show already exists though. Freaking All American. You seen All American?
I haven't seen All American, but
I heard it. I heard All American.
Plot is the exact same plot. Black dude goes from the hood to a rich neighborhood to play, but he's playing football though. That's the only thing. He's a football player.
Right.
I feel like
I feel you. I feel you on that, but I think they can coexist. I feel like there's a lot of shows that are like that.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just read the description of the show real quick. So the show is going to be called Bel Air. So, and it says Bel Air is a dramatic analog reimagining of the 90s sitcom A Fresh Prince, which looks deeper into the conflicts, emotions, and biases of its characters during hour-long episodes. Will Smith's character is going to be played by newcomer Jabari Banks. His aunt and uncle, Philip and Vivian, are going to be played by Adrian Holmes and Cassandra Freeman, respectively. I mean, I always appreciate a chance to get more Black actors, like new Black actors up and coming, you know, on screen. So cool. I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I don't have a reason not to, but I hate reboot culture. I feel like everything is getting rebooted now and nothing's original anymore. Like literally nothing. So it's kind of sad that Hollywood has run out of creativity. I don't know what's going on.
So that's why you gotta finish your script, Shannon. Finish your book.
Oh God. Don't bring that up. Wow. I haven't thought about that in a very long time.
Wait, you're writing a book, Shannon?
No. I was a long time ago. I had an idea for I did have an idea for a novel a long time ago, and I wrote one chapter and it hasn't been touched since. So you know, maybe one day I'll revisit that. But it's been a while. It's been a long while.
If you want to brainstorm ideas, you could bounce it off of us. We could give you some nice story plots. You know, let's make it happen.
I kind of want to make like because I used to write. If you guys have listened to this podcast for a while, people know that I used to write fan fiction. So I want to I want to try to like do something like, if our next promo video gets like a certain amount of shares or reposts, then I'll release my fan fiction for the world to read, because I've never let anybody read it ever. So I read it. Huh? No, you did not read it. Where?
I read it.
No, you didn't. How did you find it? How did you find it?
I definitely read it, Shannon.
How did you find it?
You showed it to me.
I did?
Yeah.
When did I show it to you?
This is a long time ago. This is years ago.
I didn't show it to you.
Yeah.
What was it about?
Oh, you
No.
No. Oh, okay. I know.
No. Anyway, I know we have a couple hundred lists, I don't really know what our listeners are at, but I know we have enough. I feel like if our next promo video gets shared 100 times, I'll release all three of my, is it three? I have three. All three of my Naruto fan fictions that I wrote.
Naruto. I'll share it 100 times myself.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. 100 different reshares. I'll release all three of them.
Gotcha.
Let me make sure that I still have access to them first, because I don't know. I haven't logged into that website in like a long time, but I'm pretty sure I do. And I have them printed. Gyasi, you haven't read all of them though. Maybe you just read one.
I probably read one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't show you all of them. It's very.
So Gyasi, you got to make the bot that shares this this tree.
A reshare bot.
Because I'm trying to read that. I would love to read that.
The handle on the website, I remember that.
What is my handle on the website? No, don't share it. Don't share it. That's a piece of purpose. Don't share it.
Oh, it's already out there on the internet. We can just find it.
Yep.
Yes. No. Don't Google it. That's, you're defeating the point. Yeah. So it is on fanfiction.net. That's where I used to upload it.
Oh, you gotta cut that out.
What do you mean?
Don't tell them where it is.
But I don't think you can find it if you search my name though. You have to search my handle, which no one will be able to guess what it is. So okay. Don't, Gyasi.
Your author alias.
The main character's name is probably like Shannon.
Well, fanfiction.net right now.
No, stop it. And also, I don't think that the viewers know what my last name is. So I don't think that they will be able to find it that way. So it's not like I say my last name on here. So,
right here on the Zoom.
What?
Yeah, it definitely is.
No. Oh, you're right.
What do you mean? It's right there.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I don't think we even need the 100 reshares anymore.
Nope. I don't think you can find it by searching my name. Wait.
Let me just make it right now.
Yeah.
Let me just.
I'm just gonna search Naruto Fruits Basket crossover.
No, it's not a Fruits Basket crossover.
Oh, that's great. That's
no, because you can only search by story. Can you search by author's name? I don't think you can. Let's see. Well, I haven't been on the Aha! No, you cannot. You can't search by. Oh wait, yes you can. Oh shoot. Hold on, wait.
You found it?
Nope. It doesn't come up. It doesn't come up with just my name. Thank God. So
Let's
that
see
way.
if I find yours. Let's see.
What? Gyasi.
Yo, Gyasi, share the link.
Do not, Gyasi, do not share the link.
That'd be it. Okay, I keep looking. I keep
Thank
searching.
you. Who knows if it's even still up there? I wrote the fan fiction when I was in 8th grade, guys. Do you know how many years ago that was? That was a long time ago.
That's when you were at your creative peak, probably, you know?
Yeah, it definitely was when I was at my creative peak, because I'm not there anymore. But anyway, so 100 reshares of our promo video, and I have it printed out somewhere, so even if I can't find it online, I'll just scan it and upload it that way. So
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, we got way off topic, but Bel Air is gonna air in 2022. So sometime next year. Can you guys believe that it's almost 2022 already? It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It is crazy. We've been in an alternate universe for the last 2 years of our lives. It's nuts.
Yeah, feels like the blip.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
For real.
Have you guys seen The Lost Boys? It's like a old 80s classic about vampires. No?
Nah.
Sounds familiar.
They're rebooting that too. I was very upset to hear that. Anyway, really quick, Tom Hardy was spotted wearing a Spider-Man No Way Home hat. This photo was posted to, I think, the Instagram of the Spider-Man Brazil page, but it was removed shortly after. So now people are speculating that Tom Hardy and Venom are going to be in Spider-Man. What do you guys make of this?
I feel like he just pulled up to the set and got a hat.
Yeah, this one's a nothing burger for me, because I think he had like a Cobra Kai shirt on too. So do we expect him to be in that as well?
Well, they do say that this is the production hat that the other people on set were wearing also, and they said that the photo came from the director and stunt coordinator of the Spider-Man movie. So that's where the photo originated from. So
I'm done with Spider-Man leaks. Like,
Yeah,
I'm really done with them.
Yeah, I know. We did say that we were going to stop speculating on here because it's only going to lead to disappointment when the movie comes out.
Did you see? I didn't like look into it, but there's a lot on my feed about the Andrew Garfield, something about pictures of him in a Spider-Man costume or something like that.
But then he denied it again. So who knows really? Who knows really what's going to happen?
Really not.
I just feel like we have to report on the fan speculation. You know, we have to talk about it, even though I talk about it, but I don't read too much into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go into the movie with open mind and just let whatever happens happen. You know, that's it.
What I do think is cool is we got the Hawkeye trailer on the rundown. Right?
Oh yes, duh, yes. We spent so much time talking about my fan fiction, which no one's ever gonna see. Maybe we'll know.
Unless that gets leaked.
So can we get into that right now?
Yes, we can.
That trailer was awesome, by the way.
It was.
And it's gonna come on at the same time, like it's gonna be airing episodes during when Spider-Man comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully they're rumoring, like, since they're gonna be like right next to Hell's Kitchen, that like Kingpin might show up and like Daredevil characters.
Yep. So
then it would make sense for Matt Murdock to appear in Spider-Man. I think that's a cool like little theory right there. But I'm done with the leaks.
Yes, the Hawkeye trailer did look really cool. I didn't know where my expectations were exactly for this show, but the trailer did make me excited for the show to come out. So it did look good. What did you guys think of it?
I did not see it.
Gyasi, are you serious? You didn't see the Hawkeye trailer?
No, I gotta see it.
Oh, it's fire. It's like Christmas themed. And it gives me a lot of like Captain Falcon, Winter Soldier vibes. Like it's gonna be action packed, tag team.
Because I was like my thing is like, I'm like, damn, I don't care about Hawkeye that much though.
No, the trailer's fire.
I care. I mean, you have to care about everything, but can you be surprised coming from Gyasi, who hasn't seen any of What If yet? After the first episode.
Wait, have you watched What If, Gyasi? Didn't you make a promise?
I watched some What If, right?
You did?
How many?
I watched it scattered around. I watched the zombie one, right? and I'm working my way backwards, right? That's what I'm doing.
So you watched the first episode, then you watched zombies and nothing in between?
Nope.
So you haven't seen the newest one?
Nope, I haven't seen the newest one yet. Either.
Oh,
The newest
man.
one was, I think, I keep saying like each episode is the best episode. This new episode was probably the best episode, I think.
I was saying that the Doctor Strange episode was the best, but I taken that back. I think number 2 and this newest one was the best. The 2 ones that featured T'Challa. Well, T'Challa was in both of them.
Yes.
One was Killmonger, one is T'Challa Star-Lord. I think those 2 are the best.
This one was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's cool how you can see the dynamicness of Killmonger, but you know, he still ends up being kind of the same person, but you know, we just to see him in a different way come back to that same point. It's kind of cool. James, what did you think of it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I actually didn't like this one that much.
You didn't like it?
Yeah.
Why?
It seemed all over the place. So like, I mean, I know it's what if, so it's going to be a story crammed into 30 minutes. But yeah, the like the Tony Stark stuff with the material and everything, and then all of a sudden he's just like talking about Black liberation out of nowhere. It just felt out of place to me. I was like, this had nothing to do with anything leading up. And then it was like killing other Black people as well. So like, is this really Black liberation? Like, what are we trying to drive home here? And
Ooh,
yeah,
good points, James. Good points. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I thought it was cool. I liked it. It was a lot crammed into 30 minutes. It felt way longer. Like these episodes have so much. It feels way longer than half an hour, but
So I mean, I've been complaining about that all season. Like all these episodes feel rushed, and all the dialogue and the action is like back to back. Like Disney is so freaking cheap. This is what pisses me off. These episodes should be at least 45 minutes, like at least. Like, why are you trying to cram all this stuff into 30 minutes? It's really because it's the pacing is it's a different speed from any other show that we're used to watching.
yeah.
And it got me thinking, like, in my the film 101 class that I took in college, they talked about this, like how Americans have like short attention spans.
Yes.
So that's why you don't see a scene longer than like 7 seconds is the average like scene in a American film or TV. So like speeding that up, it's definitely something you got to get used to. Like,
you know, that's the same attention span as don't goldfish only have attention spans for 7 seconds too?
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It is sad.
But it's true though. It's true though, because if one scene is happening for too long, I definitely pull out my phone in the middle. It's true. That's kind of sad though. But yeah, the episodes are really short, and I really hate, like, I know it's the whole point, like, that we're supposed to imagine like what happens after a certain point, but I really hate that they end so abruptly. I'm like, I actually want to know what happens. Like, tell me. Don't just leave me on a cliffhanger like this.
The endings are getting worse.
Yeah.
Like,
as far as cliffhangers go.
So what I've realized is that this show is definitely giving me like Black Mirror vibes. Like,
yeah.
They just start a universe that's really dark, then it ends on an even darker note. And it's like, it definitely reminds me of, besides the second episode with T'Challa being Star-Lord, all of them ended pretty dark.
Yeah.
And even that one, the Star-Lord one, ended dark because Ego goes and gets Peter Quill, and you know they're about to go on an evil rampage, it looks like. So
yeah, and then we never know what happens. Like, are these stories gonna get addressed again in season 2? Like, that's what I want to know, or if it's just gonna.
So that's why I chose that the second episode and this one as my favorites now, because I feel like even though everything was rushed, there was enough development to like make it its own movie or show. Like, we can see Killmonger going off and finding out what he does now that he's king of Wakanda and all that stuff. And the second episode, it would have been cool to see T'Challa as Star-Lord, but we're never going to get that. And what I thought would have been even cooler is like, if at the end of this, we get all our main characters combining into one universe and somehow now they're all existing together in one universe. How dope would have Avenger Squad been as with T'Challa as Star-Lord, Killmonger, Dark Doctor Strange, Captain Carter? Like, that's a legit squad right there. But it's probably not. We're not going to get that just because, you know, Chadwick Boseman passed away. But that's another thing I want to say. The way they're like, the send off they're giving him is like, I think they're doing a good job because they're really making his character seem very like inspirational, and like just watching him in that scene with Killmonger in the afterlife, It was just like that gave me goosebumps. And it's like
Yeah.
he's filming these scenes and he knows he's sick. You know what I mean? So I'm sure he was trying to send some type of message in these last things that he did. And I think like it brings me to tears almost sometimes watching some of these episodes. And I think we got 2 more with him in it. So
yeah, because I think he did 4, but I don't know if the zombie one counts because he was in that one briefly. So I don't know if that counts.
Oh yeah, so then that probably counts.
Yeah. So I think he'll probably make an appearance in the last one, which is supposed to be like the big, one where everything is happening at once, which I hope that episode is longer than 30 minutes because it's supposed to be like Ultron, Vision, a whole bunch of different stuff happening in the last episode of the show. So the Avengers, I hope that like that one is at least 45 minutes.
And you liked the episode, Shannon?
Yeah, I did. I liked it a lot.
Michael B. Jordan hate.
Yeah,
No, I'm not gonna like. Yes, I think Michael B. Jordan is overrated, but I'm not gonna hate it just because he's in it. It was still a good episode. I feel like when he threw in his line about anime, I'm like, ugh, don't make it about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't make it about you.
Oh, that was swag. That was fire. I liked it.
I mean, it was funny, but I was like, ugh. I was like, okay.
I'm an anime fan. So wait, did you peep that his costume was made to resemble Vegeta's costume?
I feel like he talked about that in an interview that he did one time.
If you rewatch that episode, it's like something that you can never like unsee now. Like he's Vegeta. He's the black freaking Vegeta. Like the costume is the same. Okay. It's awesome.
Ugh, I feel the same way about him as I always have though. I don't know if he'll I don't know if I'll ever feel differently. We'll see. Do you guys think that they'll ever bring him back into the MCU by some weird way of the multiverse?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh God.
Okay. With this episode, I think yes. Like they made Killmonger seem like a legit badass anti-hero type character, and they've been like showcasing a lot of anti-heroes. Like we're getting a lot of heroes that are like kind of have a dark side to them, and I think he's runner up definitely.
But how would they bring him back? How would you think they would do that?
Multiverse, who cares?
Listen, if one person's coming,
that's the biggest question right now.
If one person's coming back via the multiverse, then everyone that died needs to come back via the multiverse.
Not everyone.
Iron Man.
Not everyone. Iron Man can't come back. That'll be a little.
It can happen.
Speaking
of Iron Man, we killed Iron Man 3 times now in the MCU. Yes. What is with that? Why do we keep killing Iron Man? Because 2 times in What If?
His death is an absolute point. And
it's got to be.
It's true.
That's bad funny.
It's true.
I didn't think about that.
There you go. There's the answer to that. That's the answer to all the questions. Absolute point in time. Gyasi doesn't know what that is because he hasn't seen any episodes. He's only seen 2 episodes.
Wow. But at least I saw The Matrix, Shannon. All right? At least I've seen The Matrix.
That's not even relevant here, okay? I'm going to see them. I'm going to watch The Matrix. Anyway, James, do you think they're going to bring Killmonger back into the MCU?
I think via like a flashback, maybe. I don't think he'll be like in the continuation of a story, but maybe if, like, in the next Black Panther, they do some sort of flashback, like a little more insight on his story, maybe. But I don't think he'll come back as like a, hey guys, I'm here kind of thing.
You don't think that they can just continue this What If story?
Maybe in the next season of What If.
Like a separate universe?
I feel like any of the What If stories that make it into the live action MCU is going to be super confusing to everyone, I think. I mean, I feel they did say it was canon, but I'm just very interested to see how, like, if something from one of these episodes actually carries over, it's going to be weird to see.
Well, it can be canon and still not carry over.
That's true.
Those 2 things can happen. It could just be a separate universe and it never crosses over, but it's still in the MCU.
That's true.
Literally anything can happen. Like that's the beauty of it. But
I feel like the fact that anything can happen, I feel like that's just an easy way to throw in some lazy storytelling. Hopefully not though. But it is a way to do that though. So
definitely.
Hopefully not. But what do you give this episode? What do you rate it? On a scale of
I give it an 8.5.
James, what do you give it? Do you give it a 5?
No, I give it like a 6. Like there were enjoyable moments, but as a whole,
I
didn't really like it.
I'm comparing it to the other What If episodes. I can't compare it to other TV shows because this show is just different. But it's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I give it an 8. It was pretty good. Even though the person, whoever was playing Pepper, sounded nothing like her. It was bothering me the entire time. But okay. But yeah, that's another episode of What If. How many episodes do we have left? 3?
Yep.
Really? That was episode 6?
That was 7, I think.
Oh, so then there's only 9 episodes, so that means there's only 2 episodes left.
That's pretty sad.
Why not give us an even 10? I don't like that. But anyway, is there anything else? Gyasi, I can't believe you didn't see the Hawkeye trailer. Jesus.
I can't believe you didn't see The Matrix, Shannon.
What were you doing? What were you doing when the Hawkeye trailer came out?
Huh?
What were you doing when the Hawkeye trailer came out?
I was watching better things than a man who shoots a bow. All right, he doesn't have any powers. I'm tired of him.
Who you think would win in the fight, Hawkeye or Arrow?
I already saw Shang-Chi. Like, I saw some good fighting. Like, well, I need to see Hawkeye. Shannon, why? I need to be convinced.
Gyasi's not a true Marvel fan. A true Marvel fan will watch it without questions. No questions asked.
I am gonna watch it. I'm just being difficult.
Who you guys think who you guys think would win in a fight? Hawkeye or Arrow?
Or Arrow? I don't know. Hawkeye. I don't know. Is there a death battle match about that? I feel like there is. I'm gonna go look for that and watch it after this. Huh?
I got Hawkeye. I got my man Hawkeye.
Yeah,
but I feel like they would give it to Arrow for some strange reason.
Let me see if that exists on here, and then I'll watch it after this. Hawkeye versus Arrow. Yes, there is. Wait, is there? There is. There is a death battle on YouTube for Hawkeye versus Green Arrow. So if you're interested to know
share
who
the link,
then all right, I'll put it in the Facebook chat after this. All right. Does anyone have anything else?
Once again, Titans is really cool. I think you guys should watch that.
I keep forgetting about that every time. All right, I am gonna watch Titans. I am.
Did you see the latest episode, James?
Yeah.
Okay, it was pretty good. It's getting pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Also, James, I got my fingers crossed that our boy Lulu didn't go out in the fire. We'll find out tonight. You guys gotta watch you guys gotta watch Raising Kanan for real. Like,
oh, is that Power? I don't watch Power.
Watch Power. I haven't really watched any of the Power.
Mm-mm.
Where's the
streaming at? Is it come on Stars?
Stars.
Yeah, Stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch Power, so you probably won't get that out of me. I'll watch everything else that I said I was gonna watch, but I probably won't watch Power. But it's okay because that's not really a nerdy thing, so I don't have to feel pressured to watch that.
It's a blurry thing.
It's my nerdy thing.
Okay. Well, before we leave, I just want to remind everyone again to watch Y the Last Man if you haven't, because I feel like it's gonna be a really good series. It's really good so far. So you guys should definitely, if I'm gonna watch The Matrix, can you two watch Y the Last Man before next week?
I'll watch it.
Okay.
As soon as you said it at the beginning of the episode, I'm like, okay, if all you guys are watching it, I'm gonna watch it so we can talk about it at least.
Yes, definitely. Especially because the first 3 episodes are out now, and then it's gonna release weekly after that. So yeah, you guys should definitely watch it so that we can talk about it on a week-to-week basis. Cool. All right. If there's nothing else, you can always like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Gyasi.
Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Later.